Hey, what's up? Welcome to Fearless Agent Live right here inside of the Fearless Agent Facebook group. You want to know what 5 reasons are keeping you from being a fearless agent? Well, stay tuned because I'm about to share it with you. If you're one of the live watchers, drop an L in the comments. If you're one of my replayers, make sure to drop an R and share where it is you're from and make sure to turn on those notifications. Let's hop right into it. So what is reason number 1 why most people are not a fearless agent? Okay, and then I'm going to talk about how can we actually correct that so we can become a fearless agent. Number 1 is it's a fearless agent is not someone that focuses on their big why, right? So many times I hear coaches, I see trainers, I hear people talking about what's my big why? I gotta have my big why to get into motivation. No, that's not the case. In fact, I spend very little time focusing on my big why because I actually, from my hallucination, is that people that focus on their big why all the time, they are actually a little bit of a narcissist. It's all about me. It's all about what I can do. It's all about what I can achieve, right? The reality is we want to make a difference in other people's lives. So what we want to focus on inside of the Fearless Agent is what's my big how? How do I get into action to cause some results, right? So that's a lot of what we're going to talk about. I can promise you in the Fearless Agent Coaching and Training Program, we are never going to take you through this big why program. We're going to take you into the big how so you can get the big pay. And that's really what you want. Put a yes in the comments if you want more of the big pay. Cool? Number 2 is Fearless Agent is not someone that's full of excuses. So a lot of times I hear people complaining, coming up with excuses, coming up with the reasons why they can't prospect, why they can't set appointments, why they can't afford coaching, why they can't afford Mojo Dialer, why they can't afford lead sources, why they can't blah, 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 blah. It's all on the reasons why that they suck, right? We want to talk about the fight to suck less. We want to talk about the reasons why we deserve to win. We want to talk about the reasons why we are successful. We want to talk about the reasons how we can get into action and what we can do more of to create even better results. So that's number 2. The second thing that a fearless agent is not, it's not someone that's always talking about their excuses of why they can't be successful. Number 3 is it's someone that's not willing to take the action to prospect even more, right? So a fearless agent is not someone that is not prospecting. A fearless agent is someone that doesn't have to think about it, doesn't have to talk about it. They just get into it and they start prospecting and they start practicing their presentations and they go out on the presentation and they're willing to get their teeth kicked in. They're willing to learn from their mistakes and they're willing to get going forward. And I'm going to give you a bonus tip right now. For those of you that are Fearless Agent students, because I've seen a few of you pop on, make sure you are calling Bob very often when you are ready for the next learning piece, right? Because here's how learning works. Learning works when we hit that next wall. Learning works when we make that next mistake. Learning works when we go out there and we fail miserably and we say, well, what's not working? What do I got to shift? Notice when you go on a listing appointment and you feel like you do pretty dang good, but you don't quite get that contract signed, the first thing you don't talk about when you leave is what's my big freaking why. You talk about what do I got to do differently the next time so that I do get it signed, right? So I highly encourage you to get on the phone and call Bob and say, what would Bob do, okay? Here's what's great about that. He has zero emotional connection to it, and he's going to tell you exactly what you got to hear and what you got to do, and you got to shift. Which leads me to the very next point. Number 4 is a fearless agent is not someone who's not willing to be coached, right? Fearless agent is someone who is coachable, extremely coachable. Now, what I believe is your coachability index has got to be level 10. Willingness to learn, willingness to be coached, willing to take the feedback from Coach Bob and be able to get moving forward. And as Leon said, put Bob on speed dial. In fact, save his name as WWBD. What would Bob do? Okay? So that's number 4. A person that's not a fearless agent, a person that is full of excuses is not very coachable, right? The thing that will mess up your success is your own better idea. Everything has already been done in this business. Duplicate what works. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel and come up with something new and different. Do what is proven, okay? So Leo says he's evil genius for him. And then number 5 is they're willing to do the work even when they don't feel like it. How many of you know what I'm talking about right there, right? Willingness to still get on the phones even when you were up in the middle of the night with your 2-year-old throwing up blueberries. Even when you had a flat tire on the way to the office, even when you had a toothache the day before, even when you woke up a little grumpy and a little gloomy and you woke up late, you still get the work done. A fearless agent does the work even if they don't feel like it, okay? It's even better when you do feel like it, But when you don't feel like it, if you don't do the action, if you don't get on the phone, if you don't make the dials, if you don't connect with people, if you don't build your database, if you don't practice your listing presentation, if you don't go meet with sellers, if you don't go knock doors, if you don't ask the seller to sign the contract, if you don't improve yourself every single day, guess what? It's not going to happen by magic. It's not going to happen just by you woke up one day and you were magically better. It happens by every single day you do the work. You're practicing your Fearless Agent listing presentation up in your head every single day. You're writing your listing presentation out every single day. You're calling Bob on a regular basis because you want to learn more and you're stuck and you want to go to that next breakthrough spot. You're on the calls listening to them a couple times a week while you're driving down the road, while you're laying and getting ready for bed, while you're just hanging around the house on a Saturday morning or a Sunday afternoon. You are constantly feeding your mind with the things that are going to push you to the next level. So that's 5 things of why people are not fearless agents and 5 ways on how to actually become a fearless agent. For those of you guys are fearless agent, we totally appreciate you being part of the Fearless Agent Nation. If you're not already, go to fearlessagent.com and learn how to sign 1-year listing agreements that are selling with multiple offers. The reality of it is if you don't have customers, if you don't have contracts, if you don't have money coming in, you're going to be broke, you're going to be hungry, you're going to be upset in your marriage, you're going to be disappointing your kids, you're going to be disappointing yourself. So get the big how and get into action. Fearlessagent.com, or you can call Bob at 480-385-8810. See you guys later.